Board.
You tell me.
You're on live.
Hey, guys. CJ Lohr, broker and owner, Lohr Real Estate Services in Rochester, New York, coming to you with a little market analysis, talking about what not a lot of people are talking about right now, which is that the real estate market is changing significantly. It's shifting as we speak. And I want to talk about why, and I want to talk about what I think might happen over the next few months and really over the next year. Because, we know that supply is low. You guys saw me on the news last week or this week, whatever. Rochester, New York is the lowest supply market in the country. So we have very low supply. The advantage to sellers is that buyers have very little to choose from. But what has just happened is that interest rates have gotten to pre-COVID levels. Now, what I want to talk about today isn't so much the real estate supply versus the real estate demand. I want to give you this little tidbit to kind of think about for the next couple of days. And I want you to talk to your friends at work, and I want you guys to talk to each other and ask each other this. Say, Mr. and Mrs. Friend, in the last 2 years, have you refinanced your home? Spoiler alert, 100% of the people that you talk to are going to have refinanced their home over the last 2 years. Because when interest rates went from where they are, like right now, 4.2, 4.3% in 2020, down to 2.7% at the crater of this thing we had as a real estate market, everybody chose to refinance at some point or another. And why wouldn't you? Because if you had a $250,000 mortgage in 2020 already, or 2019, or 2017, when your mortgage rate might have been like 4.5%, your monthly payment on a $250,000 mortgage, no taxes, no insurance, was $1,194. That's what it was then. So over those years, COVID years, people choosing to refinance because at that point, that same payment just became $1,054 just by going to 3%. So 3 to 4% is $1,194 to $1,054, 100 and whatever, $50. That's a lot of money to save if you refinance, right? So if you refinance your home 2020, 21, everybody did it. You did it to save money. The question is, did people do it and just refinance, or did they take some extra money out? Because home value price, that was skyrocketed, right? Home values skyrocketed between 2020 and 2022. So homes are worth more. Money is cheap. The economy is uncertain. You know what people did? They took all the money they could. They borrowed every penny the bank would give them because they were doing it at 2.7%. So now here we are today, and this is brand new stuff. We're at March 2nd, 2022. Interest rates have been over 4% for very little time now. So people are going to have to decide what they're going to do this year and if they can indeed do it. Meaning, if you've got someone who just refinanced their home and pulled out all the money they could, they need to get at least that much money netted to them when they sell this year. That's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Because let me tell you what I'm thinking as a realtor. I'm thinking this. You've got most of the population has just refinanced their home. So most people didn't just refinance it for what they owed. They pulled more out. So people are going to make a choice. Can I sell? Do I want to sell? I need a place to live. Can I find another place to live and keep my payment the same? Because interest rates are higher, probably going to be a higher payment. So the people that are going to choose to sell this year, I think are going to be scarce. I don't think you're going to see a huge uptick in inventory. So as a seller, if you have something you want to sell, this is definitely still an extremely good time to sell. As a buyer, you want to make sure that you're working with a realtor who's actively looking for properties for you that aren't on the market yet. That's the secret. If you can find a way to get a property that's kind of an exclusive listing, someone who doesn't want their property listed, that puts you at an advantage as a buyer. It's possible to get those deals. They're far and few between. What really needs to happen is we need to find a solution for this housing shortage is what it is. It's a housing shortage. And the housing shortage is multifaceted. First of all, we have a shortage of people that can add to housing supply. We have a shortage of tradespeople. So we have a shortage of people that can swing a hammer and actually help the supply grow for housing. We have a heightened cost of building supply. So we have, it's more expensive. And the labor, by the way, that labor is often more expensive too because there's less tradespeople. So we have less tradespeople. We have more expensive building supplies. We still have a housing shortage. People are going to pay the money. The interest rates are getting higher. I think Elon Musk has to get it. Honestly, Elon Musk has to step in and get us all space capsule housing because we keep making people too. And we're making people at a rate that I don't think you guys have stopped to think about. It's compounding interest. So, 2 people usually become 4, become 8, and it's just generational growth. With all those factors in mind, we would have to add an extremely high amount of active listings to our county right now to put us in a position where sellers aren't the ones holding the cards. And interest rates going up higher is probably going to be something we're going to see over the next few years. So if you're looking to buy or sell, the truth is, if you don't like the market this year, you're really not going to like it next year. That's my prediction. It's just a prediction. I've been right before. I think I'm right again. Consult with your realtor. Guys, if you're looking to do something this year, give us a call. We're here to help. Give us a call. We meet with you. We'll kind of explain to you your unique circumstances, how they fit in with all of these models. So keep in touch. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the day.